Neighbors on Oakview Street in Grants Pass have had enough.
Squatters don't have no rights on this block. We're taking back our block.
Danny Perez organized the block's Neighborhood Watch program after a group of squatters moved into the foreclosed home next door.
At one time, that was a very beautiful house, well taken care of. Now, it's the sore eye on the block.
There are roughly 87 foreclosed homes in Jackson County and another 45 in Josephine County. But it's not just foreclosed home that squatters move into. A few years ago, this woman moved into a Washington state couple's home, all thanks to a legal loophole known as adverse possession, which in a nutshell potentially gives legal ownership of a property to anyone who openly occupies the land after a certain number of years. In Oregon, it's 10 years.
What they amount to is some stranger coming in, recording something that looks like a legal document, and using that as the basis to claim your property.
And if a home is vacant, all a squatter needs to do is contact their local utility service provider that doesn't require any proof of residency, like their water or electric company, and have that service turned on. That act alone claims the residency.
But if you, as a homeowner, find a squatter on your property and turn off any of the utilities, you could be facing some serious legal trouble. That's because, believe it or not, squatters have the same rights as a legal tenant, which means basic services like water and electricity must always be provided. And to add to that, a landlord can be held liable for any harm that comes to a squatter on their property, even without their permission to be there. Removing squatters can be a nightmare of a process thanks to the loopholes that help them. As for the squatters on Oakview, they were offered cash to move out of the neighborhood.
They turned it down. And we said, well, why would you turn it down? And she said to us that because they're living for free. If they take the money, then they would have to leave, and now they would have to pay for a place to live. To us, that doesn't make sense. We all pay to live someplace.